Hello everyone, welcome to Toyeen Talks. Báwo ló ṣe ń lọ lọ́dọ̀ yín? Okay, this is just a quick one. I'd like to thank you all for watching. Till I'll see you in my next video. Stay safe, stay blessed. I love you all. Bye.
Name MUHBAD said that boy's name is light, and that's the light that will show us to justice. So if Mama no give one belly, DNA is not a death sentence. So why would they drag DNA all this why? Is that not telling you there's something behind the DNA as well? As for you, as normal, DNA is a death sentence. What would they drag now? Even for the kind of legacy of MUHBAD, for the kind of person MUHBAD be, no woman wey no go say before they measure DNA self, he don't already come out with improve. Yes, because MUHBAD is a great guy, he's a great man, and he left a lot behind for us. So we're saying that he left a child behind. The whole world will embrace that child, and that will give that woman 100% guarantee that she and that child will never suffer. Imagine in the beginning, because of that child, that was why Nigerians donated a lot of money for women. No one is even talking about those millions anymore because of that very child. So if you actually know that that child is who you think he is, then we shouldn't be talking about DNA. Should have used DNA result to slap our face. But since you're not doing it now, everyone has the right, has whatsoever they want to think to doubt. Me, number one, I doubt it. So DNA is a must too. For anybody who say you don't tire small, may take break, may relax, may cheap. Go meet us for road, So that's it. Thank you.
Yeah, okay, guys, no problem. Everything's okay. I hear everybody. Okay. Since since Baba MUHBAD lawyer is not active and they are not functional, okay, all the money we paid is just a waste. It's just for I hope they're not even using our money to do music, to build studio and to do music for Baba. I hope they're not doing that because I don't understand. As a scientist, we have to question everything. Everything has to be questioned because I don't understand. Okay? Maybe they are pushing Baba MUHBAD an Abdullah song right now as a promise. Then very soon they will say, okay, the money they make, the man was singing and he's been making money from his song. So maybe if he just make one strange money now, they will say it's coming from the music that they are singing. I don't know which song they are singing. I don't know which music they are singing.
I don't know. The GoFund money is still there now. It's not been touched. The money is still there.
It's not just that. Wait now.
But why were they rushing us before?
Thank you very much.
Need the money. Why were they rushing us?
People are still contributing Access Bank. Money in Access Bank alone too was okay to take Wahab Shitu. The reason why they were rushing is what I told you, because they thought inquest will end and they quickly want to cash out. Simple. That's why the money is still there till today. Why have they not used the money? People don't have sense to ask questions. Now, on the matter of the DNA, we'll come back to the DNA because the legal team, their story long. But the DNA, right? You see, it is the duty of the police, Section 4. If any Nigeria doesn't know any law, don't play with Section 4 of police law. The law guiding police, that is their duty. They have special law. Just like Corona have special law, every section has their own law. Judge have their own law. There are things that judge must do. If judge no do and go and read the rules of judge. If judge no do and sue that judge. What are we saying here? If judge no do and sue judge, everybody's under law now. We have a country now. It's a place guided by laws. But some people just want to take advantage of those laws, and others they sojourn, they come out eye for them. Or all of us go to look and together. If I commit a crime, they will come for me. When they commit a crime, let's go for them too now. If police commit crime, let police go to jail. Okay? Police, is working and is receiving salary. I don't understand. But let's come back to the DNA case. Okay, I want to apply to the court I want to sue Wumi. Let me say, I'm giving an idea. Let's say I'm a lawyer. Okay? Anybody can do this. Either public lawyer, I mean, if we have, or MUHBAD for that lawyer. In fact, the MUHBAD lawyer, they should not even do it because it will not work because they don't know how to follow up case. They will just do it just to cover, just to sack, just to for preparing to know that they have done it, not because they want to do it. Because I don't know why I should be telling them what to do when there's so much angles that they, as an experienced lawyer, can use to win this case. But when I say it now, they will go and do it. Last week, when I was complaining about why is our lawyer not talking about toxicology, that our shit was just there sitting. Would they pay this man? This man they collect money now. Then they went to bring one kind of fake conference the next Monday. If somebody who must have listened, because I was saying that they will have to wait until inquest before they will speak to us. That the whole world has been spreading false narrative that MUHBAD died of drugs, and that is a false narrative. Okay, you, our legal team, quickly control that narrative by coming out and issuing out some stern warning and call out whatever result that is outside there, tell people to desist away from it, and even threaten to sue anybody who continue to, affirm that is wrong. Show that you are present. They are all acting like they are not there. I don't understand. They are acting like they are not there. If they be like say nobody did there, it's like we don't have lawyer. We're not feeling anything like it. It's just like we are pushing them to do something by force. We are forcing their hands to do. Okay? I, as the father of the deceased, okay, any lawyer that is watching, either public lawyer or MUHBAD lawyer, I want to take this route. Everybody in that house, now this is the convincing story for the DNA. Okay? The police supposed to do DNA to women. The police don't do it, fine. But MUHBAD will just cash out for all of their for their head. Now, MUHBAD have a bitter argument with women. Bitter argument. Okay? Like argument, like altercation. It's an altercation because it was noisy. People could hear. That's what altercation is. So it was not just something, in between that was just very slow. No. It was not just low on the low key. It kept coming. Noisy, rowdy. So, this bitter argument, it took them straight. They went straight to the show. In the show, it continued. When they got home, it continued. Okay? And now, what happened to MUHBAD? Let me see my son, found the father of MUHBAD. What happened to him? I now found a video of my son laying helplessly, dying, in a situation that when I look at it, I call it a dead man. I'm speaking as the father. I see my son dead here. I believe my son was dead because of the argument that he had with the wife. My son got to know the truth that he's not the father of that baby. And that's why my son was done whatsoever they did on his body. He was found laying helplessly. What happened to my son before the nurse came? I hereby hold all of them responsible, especially the wife, to have had, I hold her responsible for a duty of care to my son. My son that was agile, and you had a bitter argument with my son, until my son was helpless. And now you are telling me it's one fight that my son fought. Did my son challenge the paternity of that child? I have witness. Prime boy is a witness. He was in the scene. It's a rape case here. And so as a result, MUHBAD is a breadwinner of that family. Wumi we therefore be sued for neglecting Mohbad. In whatever, we don't know what put Mohbad in that condition, whether it was fight or whatsoever. But because of the bitter argument that Wunmi have with Mohbad, how did Wunmi and Mohbad resolve their bitter argument? The argument was about the baby. Has it been resolved? No. Do we care to resolve it now, even after he's dead, resolving whether he's the owner of that baby? Do we care to protect the death? So the father can go a route of negligence on Wunmi. I've always been saying this, but they will hear, they will not say nothing. Okay, and if there is any reason why any lawyer feel like it's not the right thing, come up, let's discuss it. People become dumb. That's why I said I don't stress myself, because I see so many angles legally that this case can go, but nobody want to act where we can get justice. But they just want people to just go out and be protesting. When they carry you now, Papa Rhino, you are just sitting there behind your camera. I'm sitting behind my camera. But do you know that behind the camera, you can have an attention of the strongest president in the world behind the camera. Don't play with the camera. Why is Very Dark Man not going to the inquest? So you will say because Very Dark Man is sitting behind camera, so it's not helping for just for Mohbad, right? It's not helping. Suddenly what is helping for just for Mohbad is when you go out to protest, they catch you, they put you in jail. That's justice for you, right? So Very Dark Man is sitting behind camera. It's not doing nothing for you, right? In your own small brain, it's doing nothing. Open your camera too now. If you think it's easy to coordinate on a particular course, to dedicate to research and to bring out information that will expose the way the crime happened, it's not a bad thing. Okay? Be appreciative. So, this lady can be sued for negligence, but Mohbad can demand any amount of compensation. Okay? Can demand any amount for compensation for the damages, because the son is a breadwinner, of the family, and he was neglected this way to die by someone who's supposed to, who by law, objectively, every husband and wife has a duty of care to themselves, objectively. Every government says that way. You don't marry your enemy, you marry someone you love. And the fact that you are marrying legally, you are responsible to care for the other person objectively, everywhere standard in the world. And as a result of that, what stopped you from doing your duty? Your duty was to have him safe. He was there, almost dying, critically unstable. He was in a critical and unstable condition. What was your remedy? What was your first aid? To wait for a nurse coming from Cotonou? That was your first aid? Really? Wow. And you make sure that Mohbad died in that house before they took him out of the place. According to Wunmi, they asked where did Mohbad died. She said in the house. You can scroll to page 175 of the CTC. You will see it there. I read it here yesterday. Page 175 of the CTC. Wunmi alleged that Mohbad died at home. They said, where did your husband die? She said, at home. So, as a result, let this lady be sued for negligence. Let me say 500 billion naira. Let them sue her for that. Because Mohbad was supposed to be more than that for the family. Once she pay, because, okay, provided she can do DNA, she doesn't have to pay the money. Provided she can do DNA, she doesn't have to pay the money. But will she? Will she? Maybe she may even pay the money. If need be, I think she will pay the money not to do DNA. Because DNA
go pay, even though now 20 million go pay.
I say 500 billion. Who be 500 billion naira.
Go pay now. Go pay down a small thing for you. Know how much
I want a lawyer to take this case for negligence. I want to see how Nigerian court.
We see that kind of money.
Tell me that. I want to see how Nigerian court will tell me that two married couple are not legally bound by duty of care. Just browse it. Does a married couple have a legal duty of care? You will see it everywhere worldwide. Everywhere. You don't have to be a professional to have a duty. You don't have to be a professional. I don't have to be your taxi driver. I don't have to be your doctor. Okay? Before I have duty of care. As far as she's the next of kin and she's in the line of reach. Okay? Part of our duty is to ensure that our partner is okay, is in good condition. Otherwise, why are they couples? Objectively. Objectively speaking, not subjectively speaking. So there is an angle here. We can penetrate from negligence. And all of them in that house will now go under conspiracy because they conspire with the wife. Let's have that a civil case. Let that one go straight to court. You sue women straight to court. It's not petition. Petition is just like you write an application, you demand review, you demand investigation, you petition somebody. Don't demand any review, no investigation. Take action, legal action. That's you sue the person. You guys should meet in court. So many different cases would have been ongoing. They asked Baba MUHBAD, have you sued anybody for 9 months? We are going to 10 months now. What was even his answer? What was his response?
He said no. He said he hasn't sued anyone.
And when Papa Rhino is speaking here, okay, it's like I am the anti-justice one. They will see what is not right. They will not talk there. They are focusing on petition. What does petition bring? They have written many petitions. Take legal action. Sue them to court. If your petition is not going through, how about legal action? They say Papa Rhino is the problem because he's talking about it. If I don't talk about it, did you do it? All this time I didn't talk about it. Did you do it? No. If I talk about it now, maybe you will go do it. They have to force you guys. And that's why I'm saying that all attention must be taken away from Mr. Joseph Aloba's legal team. They are not doing anything. Leave them. Let the public stop supporting those lawyers and the legal team. Leave them. Let MUHBAD be a man. Let him be. Nobody expect anything from that man again, aside from witness, giving testimony of what happened. Simple. Don't expect his lawyer or anybody to do anything. One, the man cannot do it. That's why the man take it to MUHBAD and Gurexi. Okay? Whether you guys like it or not, MUHBAD and Gurexi are the advisor of MUHBAD father. Whatever that you see happening there, these are the advisors who this man always go to before he do anything. And once they say no, he can't do it.
Are they his family?
One of them is a family. That is that's what they claim. They say MUHBAD is a family. Why Gurexi? They say it's his friend, like long-time friend that used to be around before. When MUHBAD was alive, we didn't see all these things happen. All this long-time friend that came back suddenly.
No, wow.
A thing like this is public. That's supposed to be helping Mr. Joseph Aloba. Someone like Berekete. Someone like Orion Miamza.
You watched the rally in UK today?
So okay, we have addressed that. That was beautiful. We have addressed that.
Oh, okay.
So we are on the case of the DNA. So the police, okay, all this ranting, you guys are doing. Come, it's in your pocket. You no go green. We're gonna do it on a few. Let anybody do what they can do. Everybody have law. Police have law. You guys have duty. You must uphold your duty. Nonsense. We will say social media is intervening with an ongoing investigation. If the investigation is proper, should we be protesting against it? Everybody can see, can clearly see the route the case is going. So let's wait until the police have completely destroyed the case. Then we will now wake up, right? But it is too late then. The earlier the better. We aren't stupid.
The police will hijack the case and destroy it. You know they are destroyer of stories.
I don't discuss like this. Don't discuss like this. Okay? That is the thing there. The police killed this case. If there's any other person that should be sued again, the negligence of the police, it made us land where we are today. The Nigerian police in Oniru police station, a dead body was brought to their station at midnight by the Aloba family. This dead body was reported to their station. How? What again is reporting a dead body in your? What is reporting a dead body? That is informing that there is a dead body. Just informing the police that there is a dead body here. This is a dead body. Before you send anything, the Nigerian police law says is the primary duty of the Section 4 of the 2020 Act, police law. Is the primary duty of the police to prevent and to detect crime. So Mr. Joseph Aloba is not the one that must detect that there's a crime there. Even if Baba did not suspect any crime, it is the duty of the police to detect whether there was a crime. They would have done every possible investigation until they are left with no option. That's how it was supposed to be. Did the police investigate that dead body that night? That's the question. And why? Why not? Why didn't you guys investigate that body? What's the excuse? So you expect MUHBAD father to come and tell you that I suspect this death. The man must not tell you. It's your duty. It's not his duty. His own is to make you guys aware of the dead body. That's reporting the dead body. That there's a dead body. And as a citizen, the man will not even know the next thing to do. It is your duty as a police, as an authority of law, to set things right. From that moment onward, you guys should question very, very well. That why are you guys doing this? Why are you guys doing that? Why are you guys doing that? Make sure the situation is brought under control. It's stable. What happened? Will the police deny that this man never brought a dead body, or they'll be looking for excuses? There's Section 4 that says that you have to detect crime. You are trained officers to detect crime. Mentally, psychologically, did you use that initiative? Did you enact that law? Or police was like ordinary person too? Police didn't know. Police could do nothing. Police must be aware, conscious of crime. You have to be. You are trained that way. No matter what civilian tell you, civilian can have sweet mouth and come and say different things to you. But you are a trained officer. A trained officer. So let's say people that brought MUHBAD body, killed MUHBAD, and they wanted to play the police. So police doesn't have any intelligence to detect that they are playing them. Police doesn't have nothing. Ah, God. That's what I'm telling you. Police destroyed this case, especially from that night on. Police must be sued. Wunmi must be sued for negligence. Yes. I want us to have that case of negligence. Let us have a judgment so that we can refer to this judgment in the future, that at a time, a particular justice sitting in the Nigerian court presided over a case of negligence and said that the wife did not owe the husband any duty of care. That the husband can be dying and the wife can do nothing. Because legally, even if objectively, if this is the situation. So what is it that we have to be shouting and crying and clamoring? Okay? This is what we talk about. And this is what, even in the Arise News, You're supposed to feel this energy, and be on top of your case. That was Baba Mohbad cannot lead this case. He can't. In fact, they are seeing innocent. They are seeing like he's not innocent. They are seen as a guilty person. Whenever they come around and do those things. You need foundations. People who can do this thing, let them do it. Unless you don't want it. That's the issue we have been having. When we speak up from a knowledgeable standpoint of view to see that the right things are done, it challenges everybody. You don't want justice. You don't want justice. When that man asked him a question, have you sued anybody since? Have you sued anybody since? He said no. If I was the one who asked that question here, they will tell me I'm anti-justice. In fact, they will answer me differently. I didn't ask you whether you petition. Have you sued anybody? But they'll be telling me we have been petitioning and nothing happened. That petition, right? They wanted to use it to block our mouth so that we cannot ask for anything again. Okay? Now that we mention sue, now they will use shame to go and sue somebody and leave the case in court and abandon it. So that when you talk, they will say, yes, we have sued. They want to block your mouth from you not to speak. They're not ready to do nothing. People don't understand this strategy. They said the right petition requesting for autopsy and toxicology since February, that a judge has not been assigned to it. Can we see that petition? Can we see it? See, Chessman, not only police. If you sue police, if you sue Wumi, you have a headlight. Sue police and sue Wumi, have serious case with Wumi, you know what happened to Mohbad. All this one that she's doing. Because then, all the force around Wumi, they will come out. Do you understand? Take Wumi to court. On a case of negligence, that one is glaring. And demand for compensation. For neglecting the head of the family and having the head of the family die this way. I seek compensation. This is the son that this man has spent everything upon. Invested everything upon. And you guys neglected him and cut his life like that. Then you must be ready to take care of the family. Wumi must be ready to pay back everything. Take all the load that Mohbad was taking on himself. Not hiding behind and come out now and pay. Because that in the civil way you have to pay. That's negligence. But if Wumi can go and pay, then you can take the case back to criminal. Wahala just there. He did behind the camera. I'm behind the camera. I agree. I did behind the camera. But there are many solutions coming behind the camera. If you did behind camera, means same person go jail. Behind camera. Anytime you see like that thing, ask them which particular month. It is very, very simple. Ask them, what month did you guys did that? You know, the anti-justice, they are worried about how I look. If I switch off the lights now, when the light go off, they are worried about how I look. Instead of worried about the intelligence that we are spewing out here, that is helpful to the case and makes us proud as citizens. They care about how I look like when life goes off. They don't know what to do with me. They don't know what to do with me. You see, Imagine all of us was on the ground, all of us was outside, like you guys want. Everybody be outside. When they arrest everybody, then who will be behind camera? Everybody cannot be everywhere. Everybody can't be. Do the one that you can do. Fight strategically. Okay? When you pour out everybody go protest, everybody go inquest, they carry everybody, catch everybody now. Now what should you do? Face strategy. Everybody cannot be doing the same thing. It's impossible. This is part of a strategy. To be on one spot, but yet hit a nail on the head. So we have a case with Wunmi. Wunmi should be ready for court case. And this one, Baba MUHBAD, let me see. Okay. I think Baba MUHBAD again. You see, that's why I'm saying that, right? We need Baba MUHBAD because most of this case is around the man. He has the legal standing, the local standing to make this call to sue many people. But a foundation without Baba MUHBAD cannot do much. That's the thing. When you keep saying me complain about people around Baba MUHBAD, right? If they can capture Baba MUHBAD's mind, they have captured the half of the case. Do you guys understand the technique? But imagine Baba MUHBAD has good managers, advisors. By now, we'll be in a good position. Any question? Any question? No. Forget about that one.